Hello friends, another episode of Crazy Driving in Trinidad. We're going to focus on this car here and we're going to stay here a while. And make sure to subscribe for free. Listen, see how this vehicle went ahead there, blocking the other lane. Now you can't see the lane to the right, but cars are there waiting. The car on the left, the van on the left is waiting too. I thought that silver car would have done the right thing by either waiting or going around that kind of bluish silver car in front of it, rather than just staying in the front there. But that is what drivers here do. You have the driver that will just stay in one place and block everything, or you have the ultra speedy driver that just crisscrosses everybody. But look at what this causes, right? So you have the white pickup there trying to get right, but then everybody wants to cut through now. Look at how the white car is trying. Look at this one. He almost touches my vehicle. I mean, that's ridiculous. This one's squeezing too. That's not how you turn right. You have to wait for the vehicle or the driver to allow you to turn right. Now, I kind of cut here, but later in this video, I'm going to show you the rest of where I run there. Anyway, turn into this. So I'm here behind this vehicle. As you notice, there's a no entry ahead, right? I thought that this vehicle, when this driver decided to go ahead, I thought maybe he wanted to get ahead and turn around so he could face traffic. No, he goes straight up the no entry. Cool as a cucumber. And that's how it is here too. Now look at this. Look at this vehicle flying around this corner. Look at how he's occupying the whole road. In fact, this is a lady driver, I believe, in this shot, and going real fast. Now this vehicle, you'll notice there's nothing in front of it, but the brakes are constantly applied. You could always tell an automatic driver because they're always touching brakes all the time. Now we are going slower. I actually had to speed up this video a little bit to show you, but look how we're braking. Okay, alright, indicator you're going to get out of my way so I can get to where I'm going, or not. You see, they're braking, they don't know where they're going. These are the kind of things that can irritate you when driving. You might think, oh, that's just a one-off. No, that happens a lot. Look at this vehicle coming out of a minor road to a major road, going from straight into the other lane of the person in front. Now the white car is blocked and he got a bad drive, but now he himself will give a bad drive. Look, indicator just pulls into my lane. You can't do that. Just because somebody give you a bad drive doesn't mean you give somebody else a bad drive. Look at this white car going towards a red light. As you can see, he's nowhere near that red light, but goes straight through. And you think it ends there? No, watch. Look, I stop. Bam. But not this car. Goes straight through as well. There's no respect for red lights here at all. At all. You almost have to be surprised when people come to a red light and they stop. You're like, ooh, that's a wonder of the world. Look at it again. That vehicle's very far from that red light. Does not stop. And if you notice a pedestrian crossing, I mean, if police and wardens are out here, they could give out real tickets left and right. Because if I'm seeing this, they could see it too. Now, in this intersection, there's a yellow crisscross lines. You see where that maxi is? That's that black vehicle. All of these vehicles are in that yellow crisscross box, which they should not be. And why they shouldn't be there? Because the lane that they are trying to enter is not free, or they are being blocked. And if you're being blocked, that means you have to wait outside of the yellow box. Now look, it's a red light and that vehicle, that SUV ahead, and this maxi is caught in the box. Now notice I did not enter the box yet, because I'm still waiting for traffic to be clear. And now that it's clear and my way is free, now I can enter the box. Nobody follows this rule. Very rare you'll see somebody waiting. Now sometimes I'm looking at these videos and I have to say, okay, what's coming next? Let's see what is next here. So we are on the Western Main Road and I noticed these cars on the right, which is supposed to be the quote-unquote fast lane, going slow. And why are they going slow? because a white banged up vehicle with missing window and hazard lights on is just driving slow on the fast lane. That's not how it's supposed to be. And if you need your hazard lights on, I mean, you shouldn't be driving. And look at this, black smoke everywhere. You know how unhealthy that is to be smelling that behind somebody? Fix your vehicle, man. Look at this vehicle almost caused an accident. If that silver car didn't push himself to the right, he would have surely hit. Parking is another issue. I'm parked there on the left, and look at this vehicle. Is that parking? And it's not to say he had to squeeze to get there. It had real parking space that day. Now this might be a controversial issue for some, and I have nothing against CPEP workers and so on. They're doing a good job. You'll see some of my videos where I praise them. But CPEP workers are not traffic wardens, and you have to understand that. If you're going to stop traffic, you have to be someone in authority, a police person, a licensed officer, a traffic warden. You cannot control traffic from the side of the road. I didn't even see that person there. And watch, you see how they flapping their arms and things? This proves, as I said, this is how TRINIs talk. See? I have another video for that. That's why I mentioned that. Some people say, oh, TRINIs don't talk like that. Yes, TRINIs talk like that. When they want to emphasize, they start flapping arms and stuff. Anyway, you can't do that. This white vehicle just went through a lane that's supposed to turn left, and it's creating a second lane. See that? This is just one lane, but he wants to make it two. And watch, you see any indicator going on here? No. This comes because, you know, he paid more taxes than me. His vehicle is worth more than mine. His time is better than mine. He's more in a rush than me. He's more important than me. That's how drivers here think. You know, where they need to go and what they need to do is more important. I didn't even see this person until the last second. They're there on the side of the road. People walking on the highway is something else here. Look at this vehicle, night driving. That's when the most crazy people come out. And we driving fast here. This is a highway, so you could only imagine how fast this person going. Look, he not even satisfied with the two lanes. He decides to go on his shoulder to bypass everybody. And you see how he went through us on a rainy, wet road. Imagine the craziness that could have gone on here. Now look at this vehicle. This is something that really bothers me when I see sometimes. You're coming from a building and you're coming from a stationary point to suddenly just swing out. That all these vehicles that I'm pointing to had to sway to the right to get away. And all you really wanted to do was go there, and you do all of that. People here don't know how to merge. You don't just swing into the lane you want to go. You merge. You get into the nearest lane and then gradually go. Look at our white Mercedes. Went straight up to pass. And look here. When you see them drive that fast, you must think, wow, he will be miles down the road by the time we reach up to him. Or the traffic light. No, look him right there. So you do all of that just to reach right there. And I end up passing you. Look at this black vehicle. Just because you put on your indicator doesn't mean you have to immediately turn into my lane. That's not how it works. You put your indicator and allow me to give you the way. I have green light here, and so I am going. But this person also seems to have green light too. And boldly too, eh? PB drivers again. Oh, they're like a plague on the road. Again, people walking on the highway, you just have to watch out for them, because sometimes they're in the oddest places, and it's only when you reach up to them you see them. Look at how that person is standing there. Does it necessary for him to take up his lane and part of my lane? Multiple traffic accidents here. People, you need to stay safe because you never know what will happen. Make sure to subscribe for free and let people know about JB's Man Cave.